Hi everyone. I've got some exercise in today, but I thought I would go ahead and walk some. It's been such a beautiful day and it's so warm. Uh, Starting to kind of wind down the day now. It's still got a few hours of light left. But we went to Big Lots today and they had on for Friday only, today's Friday, they had bags of soil, buy one get one free, which is unheard of, really. I mean, nobody ever runs hardly any sales on soil. So I went and I got one of each that they had, and then came back, and then I used all the soil that I had already had, except for this little bit back here that's potting soil. And so I thought, you know what? Because it was $10.50 for 2 bags. Buy one for $10.50 and you get one free, which is only $5.25. And I know this one would be probably at least $12, $13. I don't know about the other one. I'll show them to you in a second. But that's a crazy cheap deal. So I've got 3 bags of them. It's Miracle Grow. I'll turn this around. I got 3 bags, and they're 2 cubic feet, which is a lot, of this Miracle Grow Organic Choice. Each bag was only $5.25. And I got 1 bag. I needed a little bit more potting soil, of this Scott's Moisture Advantage potting soil. It looks like I saw one busted open the second time I went. By the way, they had sold a whole pallet pretty much of this organic one by the time we came back. And but this one here, I've never tried it before, but I think it'll be good for potting, containers. And I'm gonna have some out here. I'm gonna have like at least 4 or 5 gallon ones, and I might fill up one of those big 25-gallon ones to put some potatoes in, I believe. But yeah, that's a crazy deal. I got 3 bags of that, and this one was the same price. Ended up being $5.25. So that's crazy. If you've priced any of it, that's a crazy cheap price. So let's take a picture of that. There. So yeah. And I saw some of the Miracle Grow one busted open also. Somebody had busted a bag, and that's funny. They busted open 1 bag of each. Makes you wonder if somehow they didn't do it to look at the soil. But like I said, I got rid of everything I had out here. See, I got 4. I hadn't had time to spread it out, so I got 4 piles here to spread out. Looks like pretty good soil, the ones that I already had. They're Vigoro. I had that one Miracle Grow Organics that I put over here. Raised bed, though. It doesn't look as good as I hoped. But this one, I don't know if it's even going to need any. Everything down below this is really, really dark, and it needs to be crumbled up a little bit more. But yeah, this one, I don't know if like I said, I may not have to put any on it. And I dumped those 2 other organic ones I had, but I was disappointed in them. Unless these were from last year, they had mold on them. Some of it had mold on it, which it'll be fine once it dries out and everything, but you don't want to see this like white stuff here. Here's a little bit. This white that's on it, that's what that is, like mildew. But it'll dry up. I gotta get that spread out there. So been pretty busy today. It's just too hot already. It felt too hot at 79 degrees. I'm not used to it getting that warm. So I got kind of warm out here, had to quit. Let's see how these are doing. Oh yeah, they're starting to bloom. Look at that. They'll look good when they're all bloomed. They'll be all, every part of it will be. We got something stirring up over here. That'll be a flower. It'll have them on each one of these. It'll have one of these little buds on it. Uh-oh, that one didn't make it. Got run over. I could about use some more out here, even though I already put some. It just seems to disappear or something. If I have any left over, I'll dump it out here when I put the seeds out here. That's what I'll do. We were thinking about mowing tomorrow, but we're probably gonna wait until Monday. Like I said, we're not gonna mow it every 7 days exactly. It's just getting too expensive. So that'll be like 9 days, I think. It's hard to believe it, but already next Thursday, I'll have to go for blood work, my pre-blood work for my infusion, and then my infusion will be next Friday. It just seems to sneak up on me anymore. How fast time goes by. My neighbor over there waved. But like I said, I could have just said, you know what, I already got enough exercise today, and just be laying on the couch looking at my phone or tablet. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna get out there and walk anyway. Joyce said, you've walked enough today already. I probably have, walking back and forth. I moved all my plants, by the way. I'll show you how they're looking. I moved them all. They were behind the car. I had to move them twice when we went out. Well, 3 times. We went to Big Lots, and then I did the, drive with us, and then went to Dollar Tree, and then came back, and then we just got to talking about this soil, and went back and got more of it before it was gone. And I'm surprised they had any left. But between all that and doing this here back and forth, I have walked a lot today. But everybody's looking okay. I wish they would grow a little faster, the tomatoes especially. And my eggplants, I wondered why they've been looking kind of sickly, and I had to throw that one away because it had those little, I think there's some kind of, they call them some kind of fleas on them, but they're not the kind that gets on your pets. So I sprayed them with this natural stuff I got. Oh, what's it called? I got it at Ollie's. I got something like this last year at Dollar Tree. Nature's Care. Here's the one they had at Dollar Tree last year. That was unbelievable for $1. It's by Ortho. I wish they had more of that. That was a good price on that last year. Well, it was $1 then, but still at $1.25 it'd be a good price. But here's how those are looking right there. That's celery, and you can see where chipmunks been eating all my celery. Little parts of it that don't have any leaves on it. And then these over here, a couple of them are back here right now. I didn't have time to move back out. They've got a lot of sun today anyway. But anyway, I had to spray all my eggplants and a few of the peppers also. The little eggs was on them from those bugs. So I hope that helps. I mean, I wonder why they looked like they were like, I don't know, sickly a little. That's because they had all them bugs on them. I don't know how they got like that already. Where'd the bugs come from so fast? If you ever, think that there's any kind of bugs or anything, eggs, look on the underside of your leaves, because that's what they'll do. Almost everything will do it on the underside of the leaves. Just reach down and pull one up and look at the underside of it, and you can tell. I hope that takes care of them. If it ruins them, like I said, I may have to buy some eggplants. I'm hoping I don't have to buy anything, but I might have to buy some eggplants. And I don't know. I'm kind of like I was last year about my tomatoes. I'm thinking, you know what, they're really not growing, but I still got till May 10th. Hopefully they'll be big enough. I mean, I've put real little tomatoes out in the garden before and them turn into, 6-foot bushes. So I'm hoping they'll be fine. The soil that you start them in really has a lot to do with how they'll do. And I had some that, that didn't work too good there at first. I repotted some of them with something else. That one potting soil had obviously had mushroom spores in one part of it, because everything I used that day has mushrooms coming up out of it in those little pots. It's so nice, there's no clouds. Birds are all happy. Oh, now, they came and got that tree down there. And now the people refuse to clean it up, clean up the limbs and stuff. And they're not mowing it, the part that's theirs. We're not going to mow it for them, and I'm not going to clean it up for them. I spent probably over 2 hours down in this area, this little valley, putting sticks at the end of the road. I must have made 40 trips back and forth carrying them. But they're having people mow their yard, but they're not mowing the part where the tree was. You can see it. That's not ours. I don't know if you can see it from here or not, but that overgrown area down there, that's theirs, and what it is there's limbs. And I guess those guys that are mowing their yard won't drive over it and mow it because it's got big old branches and stuff in it. Everything that's been mowed on this side that's our property, and I'm not taking care of their property. I can't believe it that they can't even get out there and pick up some sticks. She's got a son that's in college, and he's a good sized guy, a man. I mean, come on, get out there and pick up some sticks so they'll mow it, and tell them people to mow it. I'll just we'll mow our side, and that can just grow up as tall as they want it. It's hard enough for us to take care of this yard, much less neighbors that, don't want to take care of theirs and, won't do just basic things like that. Once you have a tree, taken away, you pick up all the limbs, right? I mean, so you can mow it. My goodness. I hate to rant on, but I don't understand some people sometimes. And her son's perfectly fit. He could be mowing that place and she'd save her probably $100 paying somebody to mow her yard. You know, there's some cardinals. Male and a female. They love that suet. It's apple. It's got little pieces of apple in it. I got them at Walmart. I got 2 of them for them. I hate watching them come over here and try it. There's nothing in that little suet holder and they try to act like they want some. They peck at it and stuff. Nothing in it. Or, you know, they'll hold on to it, the cage, and they'll try to get anything that's in there. There's somebody walking their dogs. Well, I guess I'm gonna go for now, everyone. It's just I love this time of the day in the backyard, because in the next probably hour or so, all this will be shade. And that's when I usually wait to do a lot of the stuff in these, is when the shade hits back here, because it feels so much better. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this walk with me today. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Everybody's getting out and walking. And hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. All right, everybody, have a great day, and I'll see you later on. God bless.